Good evening, everyone. My name is Michael, and this is my brother Matthew. As you can see, we're not like most people. We're conjoined twins, and we share one body but have two very different minds. For a long time, that made us feel like we didn't belong anywhere. But tonight, we're here to tell you about how we found joy, even when life was hard, and how singing has brought us closer to each other and to God. Growing up in New York City wasn't easy for us. It's a city filled with people, but we often felt invisible, or worse, like we were just something to be stared at. When we were little, kids at school didn't know what to make of us. Some would laugh, others would whisper behind our backs, and a few were just plain cruel. They called us names, said we were freaks, and sometimes they'd ask questions that hurt more than the teasing, like, "Why do you even bother coming here?" It was hard, really hard. We'd come home from school and just sit in silence some days, wondering if life would ever get better. There were moments when we both felt like giving up, like the world would never accept us. Matthew and I may share a body, but we've always had our own thoughts and feelings, and sometimes those feelings were very different. There were times when one of us wanted to fight back, while the other just wanted to hide. But in those moments of pain, when we didn't know what to do, something unexpected happened. We started to sing. It began with little things, humming to ourselves as a way to drown out the noise of the world. But the more we sang, the better we felt. It was like God was giving us a way to turn our pain into something beautiful. At first, it was just for us. We'd sit in our room and sing to each other, harmonizing and finding songs that made us feel understood. But then, one day, our mother overheard us. She came into the room with tears in her eyes and said, "You two have a gift. Don't ever let the world take that away from you." That was the first time we realized that maybe, just maybe, our voices could be more than a comfort for us. Maybe they could be a blessing to others, too. Singing became our escape. It didn't matter how many stares we got on the subway, or how many whispers followed us down the hallways at school. When we sang, we weren't just two boys struggling to fit in. We were two souls expressing the love and joy that God had placed in our hearts. Singing reminded us that, no matter what we look like on the outside, we are fearfully and wonderfully made. And through singing, we found something else: gratitude. Gratitude for each other, for our family, and for the people who saw us for who we really are. We stopped focusing on what we didn't have, acceptance from everyone around us, and started focusing on what we did have, each other and a God who has never stopped loving us. Tonight, we want to share that love with you. We want you to know that no matter what you're facing, there's always a reason to sing. Even in the hardest times, God can give you a melody that lifts your spirit and reminds you of His goodness. Matthew and I are proof of that. We've been through a lot, but we're still here, and we're still singing. Thank you for letting us share our story, and thank you, Lord, for giving us a voice, for giving us each other, and for giving us a reason to sing.
We've walked through shadows, faced the stairs, felt the weight of a world that didn't care. Different in their eyes, but we're the same inside. Through every tear we've learned to rise. And when the pain was too much to bear, we found a melody in the air. A light that broke the darkest night, a song that gave our hearts new life. One voice, one song, together we've been strong all along. Through the trials, through the pain, we found a reason to sing again. Oh, we are fearfully, wonderfully made. One voice, one song, singing His praise. They called us names, said we don't belong, but we've turned those words into a song. For every doubt, for every tear, God's love has always been near. When the world turned away, He held us close. Through every struggle, His grace arose. One voice, one song. Together we've been strong all along. Through the trials, through the pain, we found a reason to sing again. We are fearfully, wonderfully made. One voice, one song, sing His praise. So let us sing, let our voices rise. A melody that touches the skies. For in His arms we'll always stay. One voice, one song, forever we'll praise. Whoa.
Thank you so much for listening to our song. If you haven't already, this could be a good time to give a thumbs up on the video. It means a lot to see people like what we do. Huge thanks to Talent Eternal for giving us a platform to share our voice. Now for our second song of the evening.
We've walked through shadows, faced the stairs, felt the weight of a world that didn't care. Different in their eyes, but we're the same inside. Through every tear we've learned to rise. And when the pain was too much to bear, we found a melody in the air, a light that broke the darkest night, a song that gave our hearts new life. One voice, one song, together we've been strong all along. Through the trials, through the pain, we found a reason to sing again. Oh, we are fearfully, wonderfully made. One voice, one sing His praise. They called us names, said we don't belong, but we've turned those words into a song. For every doubt, for every tear, God's love has always been near. When the world turned away, He held us close. Through every struggle, His grace arose. With every note we've come to see, His love is a harmony. One voice, one song, together we've been strong all along. Through the trials, through the pain, we found a reason to sing again. Oh, we are fearfully, wonderfully made. One voice, one song, His praise. We're not defined by what they see. We're more than bodies, we're souls set free. In every scar there's a story told of a love that's greater than gold. One voice, one song, together we've been strong all along. Through the trials, through the pain, we found a reason to sing again. Oh, we are fearfully, wonderfully made. One voice, one song, singing His praise. So let us sing, let our voices rise, a melody that touches the skies. For in His arms we'll always stay. One voice, one song, forever we'll praise.
Thank you so much for listening to our story and song. It means so much to us. We also want to thank Talent Eternal for giving us this incredible platform to share our voices with thousands of people. If you were moved by what you heard, you can press the button on the screen to follow Talent Eternal for more inspiring stories and performances like this. God bless you all.